YouTube, what is going on? Happy Monday to you. I know I got off track last week because of the holidays, because of Christmas. You notice now I'm looking directly at you. I've reset up everything, added another monitor. Now I'm literally watching it on a TV. It's a massive monitor. But I got off track last week. I got called out on it. Not really called out. Dude was kidding around. He said he loved my following in reverse reactions, and I thought that was very kind of him to say. So I left it up to him, and I'm going to put his comment here on the screen by Jamie Baxter. I appreciate him calling me out on it and holding me to my word. So I went ahead and mentioned to him, I was like, hey, all right, you like Falling in Reverse, then what do you want me to react to? And he's like, man, on the hot seat, got some pressure built up here. Okay, then do The Bitter End. Never heard this song, Falling in Reverse, The Bitter End. I didn't see any official video for this one, but I did see where there were some lyrics, so that way I could hear what's going on, what he's saying. Of course, enjoy the music all at the same time. Guys, if you do enjoy my reactions, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. I'll be doing this for a very long time. Right now, we are going through the bands Falling in Reverse, Band-Maid, NF, Nightwish, and Love Bites. There's always room for more, and I know a lot of bands have been recommended, and my list is getting absolutely massive, but I'll get to them sometime. I promise you, I'm working my way through them as fast as I physically can. There's only so many days in a week, and I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching. This past week, I also did my first live over on Patreon, and it was about how I got started in the paranormal world and how I got started into doing paranormal investigations over 10 years ago, sharing photographs and all the things from then, and we're going to work our way till now, including up to last month whenever I investigated at the end of last month in Kentucky. Also over on Patreon, not only about my paranormal life, but you get to hear about the 50 states challenge that my family and I completed this year, traveling to all 50 states. Guys, I'll be transparent with you. You can join for free, but the lives will be for paid patrons only, and it's only $5 a month. It's very cheap. I made sure I kept it cheap because I want people to be involved in it. The link is down in my description below. Check that out, and I hope to see you guys over there. I'll be doing a few lives a month on both of those categories, and I'll be able to conversate with you and share the photographs, answer questions. It'll be a good time. Again, I've investigated the top 5 most haunted places in America, stayed in them overnight with all the equipment, all the gear, the team, the whole nine. So you guys come over there and check it out. I hope that you'll enjoy that if you do. But right now, Jamie Baxter, this one's for you, bud. Falling in Reverse, The Bitter End. Let's see what it's about. It's kind of weird looking straight at you guys now.
Let them fall and let you win. Of time, self-destruct switch on. I take, but it happens to see everything. Here I go, standing on the edge, holding on to the bitter edge. This is it, this is me, with the weight of the whole world on my shoulders again. As I look up to the sky, all the pain that is in my
wow, there's lots to talk about there. It's funny he said that previous phrase there, but you best believe that it's haunting me. And we just talked about the paranormal. I like the opening line where he says, I'd die before I'd let you beat me. He goes on to say, lost in a moment of time, self-destruct switch on. I try, but it happens the same every day, holding on to the bitter end. And he's talking about the weight of the world on his shoulders again. So it sounds like a guy that is being beaten down, potentially by people around him, or maybe what he's about to talk about is his mind, right? That takes me back to NF. It makes me think about NF and the things he talks about in his mind and compartmentalizing things that are beating him down. the screaming. I didn't realize Ronnie did this kind of screaming then. I've never heard this song. I don't think this is on the new record. I think it's an older song. I could be wrong, but I think it's an older song. But the growling, you can tell it's back in the day. His vocals are still there, right? They were there originally, and he could still sing really, really good. It sounds like he's not willing to give up, and if he does, he won't fight fair. I think that's the way a lot of people look at the challenges in life and the things that you come across.
Here I go, standing on the edge, holding on to the bitter edge. This is it, this is me, with the weight of the whole world on my shoulders again. As I look up to the sky, all the pain that is in my eyes. It's all the things that you don't see, but you best believe that it's haunting me.
Isn't that everybody? Doesn't everybody just want to be happy? And it's sad he's having to say, get away, get away. Now, I don't know who he's talking to. He may be talking about his mind to get away from being so negative, or he could be talking about the people around him that are making him unhappy. Another interesting thing that I saw here, this is what I can't be. This is what I can't be. Think about that. You always think about what you can be. You never think about what you can't be. That makes me go back a couple weeks ago with a friend of mine discussing business, and she said she made the comment that she's so buried, and I told her, I said, sometimes you have to look at things backwards. You have to look at things differently. The majority of human beings look at things like this. Gosh, I have so much to do. Have you ever thought about the things you don't need to do or that you shouldn't be doing? If you look at that list and strike all those things off, your to-do list just got smaller because it's not your place to do them. And sometimes it does really good to, I forgot I had a hat on there. It does good to look at things in reverse. And it's funny, their name is Falling in Reverse. But I just want to be happy, and this is what I can't be. Now look at the guy today. Look at what he is today. He's one of the biggest rock bands on earth. I think it warrants to discuss that this is what I can't be, when most people are worried about what they can be. And I feel like that's a great line. Also, the guitar solos were amazing in this song. They killed it.
I set sail on a voyage unknown, aboard a vessel that I call my soul. And I've been searching for what makes me whole, sinking in the ocean on an empty boat.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna go back. It made me think of something. I set sail on a voyage unknown. That's life.
Aboard a vessel that I call my soul.
Aboard a vessel that I call my soul. I saw a saying recently that really, really struck home with me. Your body doesn't have a soul. Your soul has this body. If you think about that, it's not false.
And I've been searching for what makes me whole.
I've been searching for what makes me whole. So all throughout life, at some point in time, you're going to feel like you're lost and that you're alone and that nobody's been through what you're going through. The entire time through life, it feels like something's always missing, right? Let me give you an example. In real life, if you go out and make $100, $100 is a lot of money. If you go out and make $100 and you keep making $100, eventually hundreds isn't good enough. But when you hit your first 1,000, it's like you've got a ton of money. Take, for instance, if you play video games, look at Grand Theft Auto. If you have $2 million on Grand Theft Auto and the super yacht costs $3 million, dang, I really want that yacht. I just don't have enough money. And that really pisses me off because I wanted that yacht. Think about what you're saying. $2 million wasn't enough. I get it's a video game, but put it in real life perspective. You have $2 million, but the house you want is 2.3. Or the car you want is a Bugatti, right? It's an outrageously priced car. It's never enough. And that's what he's talking about there, is that you're always searching for something and nothing ever fills it until you find it. And I'm not going to get into that section of things. If you want me to get in that section of things, then I don't think YouTube's the place for that. There is something out there that can cause the searching to stop. But that's what he's talking about. He's alone. That's what I just said. Nice. Man, that was awesome. That was
I'm done spending enough.
Yeah, we're done too, buddy. That was awesome. I really enjoyed that song. Jamie Baxter, thank you for the recommendation. I feel like there's a lot more, there's a bigger meaning to that song than just the surface level lyrics that we're reading there, that we're hearing. That was a great song. I would love to see Ronnie put a video to that today. Oh my gosh, because he's still saying those same things today, but he's pulled a lot more factors into it, and I feel like those factors are missing. And I didn't just say that because it says it on the screen. I didn't mean to, but he is factoring in a lot more things in his music today and his lyrics today, and he's actually showing us through videos what he's trying to talk about and what he's saying. And Falling in Reverse is one of the best bands that can do that. So guys, thank you for joining me on this episode of Rhino Reacts. This was Falling in Reverse, Bitter End. Thoroughly enjoyed it. It was recommended by a subscriber, and I appreciate him calling me out and get me back on track. I should talk to you guys before the new year. That's coming up. Be sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and check down in the description. Check out my Patreon. I would love to have you guys over there. We'll see you guys on the next one.